At practice, same way.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna bring that intensity. He's gonna bring that fire. Whatever you can do to get the job done.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter like how it ended up looking.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. Why would you? Like people are gonna call it antics. People are gonna call it what it is, bro. Why would you care about that? As long as like it's not throwing off anything, bro. You shouldn't care about that. Like I just feel like players are so good. Like you're a great player. He's gonna guard the best players. He's gonna have to guard these people. You think he's just gonna regularly guard them like everybody else in the league is guarding him and just be
like when he's guarding me. The part that I respect and appreciate from Dillon's game is him never backing down. Like that should be applauded. I respect that 100%, and that's the reason I like competing against him. The antics shit, I'm not a fan of the antics. And if that's what gets him going,
you think it's antics?
I think it's antics. You would know better. You would know better than me. Like has that always been him? Is that him at practice? Because we got this, you know, we got this view on him as an outside person looking in of who he is. And, you know, he's one of those players that is largely misunderstood. I mean, you got the best chance of clearing his name from a
Lance Stevenson when he was tried to get in LeBron air back in the day, tried to blow, didn't go too well. Now he gonna say, your boy, your teammate, he gonna say LeBron James, and I'm talking about because I'm a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? So he's called the King. What was your reaction to that? What you thought about that when he did that? How you felt?
Well, I mean,
does it backfire? That's what he's like. Do you ever feel like it's a detriment to you guys?
Definitely helped. It helped LA get around something and get some energy and get some life, and they went in the game with some life, and they. But he is old and he kicked our ass.
Oh shit!
Go out there and try my best. No, lean on him, push him, bump him, get in his head before the game, after the game. Make sure he is thrown off at any cost because we need to win this game. Do it so much that you're not thrown. Don't do it in like you can't be thrown. You got to be locked in. But throw him off. He's scoring. He just scored 50 on Utah. He's coming to Memphis. Don't. This isn't just go out there and bump him, move him.
So I gotta ask him. Were you a fan of the shit he brought in that Lakers series?
Keep explaining it to me.
We talking about Dillon Brooks.
Yeah.
Okay. We talking about Dillon Brooks.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about. P got us. And
hey, he's old too.
He dropped 20 and 20. He's thinking about retiring. I mean, he's been playing since 03. Like my dad retired.
You just
and
gonna
then
talk to me like this in my face about the
yeah, he's great. Like he kicked our ass. He beat us.
LeBron, do you hear this shit?
Playing 20
But that's
years.
factual.
You is not old, man.
That LeBron is
not old.
He's not old. I mean, damn.
LeBron is older.
Like,
You really saying LeBron old?
Just because y'all
Up and down the court, he done.
Just because
he did, and he beat us 4-1. He kicked our ass, and we got it.
Now you talking?
Yeah, we got to spin the block. But I hope we get a chance because I don't know like how many more years he wants to do it. Like he's been doing it. I know. Like I was a Brown fan back then for sure. Saw the whole process. Played 2K with him, bro.
So
he won his what? He won his ring. Yes. How old is LeBron?
38.
Jackie and LeBron, I think, are both in their
38.
40s now.
How is that old? Is 38 old?
Man, listen.
20 years in the league, like that's old. That's old. Like,
yeah, it is.
We're not saying like I think LeBron still got years in his tank. Like I'm not saying that he's aging badly. Like he's aging.
Old
gracefully.
is what's his name that plays on the Heat?
Haslam.
That's
another player.
The way you just said, like, yeah, he's old. He's one of the greatest players ever. But I think the context in which he called LeBron old was more poking at him rather than giving him his respect. You know what I mean? There's a fine line. Like
I'm also talking you after the series. That's mid-series. So, like, bro, there is no respect. There's respect, but like we're in a series. This is a series. This isn't nothing. Like I give the flowers after. Give the flowers after. You know, we're on the court. This is still on the court. Like game 1, game 2, game 3. We haven't left the court yet. Technically, like we don't dap up. We're not dapping up in between games.
Yeah, and that's fine. But this is the NBA.
LeBron is on the court playing 4 quarters. That's not old against you young motherfuckers. So
you said it yourself.
I'm just saying that ain't got nothing to do with old.
Jaren, what I think
I sound old.
You sound old.
You said it yourself though. You old.
He's still getting double teamed.
But you
and he old?
Yeah.
He's good. He's still effective.
He's still nice.
That doesn't mean he's not older.
He's the greatest to play. So
I'm gonna rest my case.
I want to stay back on that subject though.
You barbershop.
He for sure barbershop talk right here.
Jackie didn't know.
I want to stay on that subject though because I just think that it wasn't. There was no point of him to come out with those comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's old. That's cool. But to say like he's just another player, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't say this. Don't say that. If that's how you feel, cool. Keep that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, we got to play this motherfucker. Keep that shit to yourself. You feel me? Like, it's a team sport. Yeah. And, like, for Dillon, it's not like Dillon is shooting 20, 30 shots a night. It's not like he's a 30-point producer. Like, you're very, like, you don't get that same opportunities Bron get. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even try to challenge him on that level?
So does that.
Media availability, man. There's a lot of podiums, a lot of like opportunities. Like, I mean, at that point, you know, and they gonna ask him anything. He's there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, eventually, one of those questions, they're good. Like, they're gonna.
But they saw weakness there. That's what it was. They saw weakness there. They saw a crack.
Who did?
His wardrobe.
The media.
Yeah.
See-through net
Like they
jersey.
kind of
They saw a crack. They saw a crack in that. They wanted to keep picking at that shit.
Yeah.
See what else could they get. And it affected him. You can't tell me that it did not affect him in that series.
We lost by like 30.
I love his answers. Like I like the confidence. Like he's basically
We lost by. We need to learn, bro. You're right. I do be.
There we go.
Yeah.
Change that mind. You changing the
I
mind?
think they rallied behind something. We didn't close out the game one, or we didn't close out a game in the fourth quarter one time. And then we were going to LA and they're rallying behind this and they went crazy. They went crazy in the first quarter. They had all this energy. I mean, for sure.
Patient usually. So he's feeding into this one.
I think one thing they can't say though is that like what I appreciate about your guys' team the most is that you guys compete. You know what I mean? There's a lot of teams. I think for being how young you guys are, putting egos aside, Paul kind of talked on that, like a young group getting together, and you guys had some good battles. You know, you guys got, hit in the face and were able to bounce back multiple times. Do you think without injuries that you guys would still be playing?
Yeah, I do. I think it just would have made, the regular season more cohesive. You get more time with each other, just a little bit more chemistry. I mean, we have the chemistry, but we should have had that boost. So that's on us. Like, it don't matter. Like, we are used to this. We should have at the end of the day, it's 5-on-5. We got to be ready. It's the playoffs. You shouldn't be any more up to play.
The old man beat you.
Yeah, I think one thing they can't say.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Say it again.
I didn't say no. I was getting ready for his next. Go ahead. Action. That's all I was saying.
So now you said it.
Huh?
So now you said it.
Now to say nothing.
He feeling good about this one because he always on the bad being around him every day. Like, how is he as a person?
Well, I'm so banged up. That's why, like, after every final series, everyone's getting surgery the next day. There's like 8 surgeries. So it's like, I mean, bro, everyone's banged up. Jimmy banged up. He's about to play. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I'm sick about it right now, but it don't matter.
All right, Jackie, it's time for us to put some entries on the NBA Finals. You ready?
Come on, man. You know I'm going Joker versus Bam, Jamal versus Jimmy. And look at that. The money already being deposited in my account right now. But wait, let the people know what Prize Picks is, man.
So Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app. You pick 2 to 6 players like the video on your screen. Then pick if they will have
one. But let the prize people know how much they can win too, man.
You can win up to 25 times your money on any entry. And on top of that, all first-time users that deposit and use our promo code PODCASTP will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100.
That means if you deposit $20, Prize Picks will give you $20. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks will give you $100. Cha-cha!